just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Cutter Crawford. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
This one in the air, right field. Yoshida sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Aaron Judge.
We are watching one of the greatest hitters that has ever lived. You're talking about a career OPS over 1,000. Think of the other names in the conversation with this guy. Rogers Hornsby, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, Babe Ruth. Just amazing.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Just missed. Volpe with a homer in his last game.
1-1.
Righty delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground to the left. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Judge.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one's a little bit low. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one misses up and in. Now 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Boston. Our starting pitcher in this one, Carlos Rodon. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Masataka Yoshida.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them, and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Rob Refsnyder at the plate and takes high there. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And now it's even up. That one missed. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Refsnyder at first, one gone. In the dirt, ball two.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Fought off foul. That missed by a lot. 3-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Alex Bregman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That gets by him. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting fifth, catcher Connor.
Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air, right field. And that's the inning. Ball Boston strands a pair, scoreless after 1. Back here at Fenway Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Crawford back to work. And that one missing low.
Down.
Fouled off. He was late. And that one is lifted in the air. Duran under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, catcher Austin
And
Wells.
stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rafaela gets under it. Corrals it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting sixth, third baseman Oswaldo
And
Cabrera.
up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Batting seventh, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
So 2 down. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And it's fouled away. Two outs. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. There's the strike. Next offering is downstairs. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Right through there for a strike. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the...
Well struck left field. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Dominguez makes the grab for the second out.
Batting eighth, center fielder Cedar.
So digging in, Cedar Rafaela. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
That one fouled off. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. There's the swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Red Sox go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Fenway, top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Clips the corner, and that is strike one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next one is off the plate, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Grisham went deep in his most recent game. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one. Top of the third, no score. Grisham, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 28 years old. And he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Check swing, no appeal. Next offering is down low. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball four.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody
So
Bellinger.
the batting order turns over. Bellinger up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Volpe, grounded out his first time.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that is out of play. Grisham, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that'll do it. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
First baseman Tristan Casas.
That one inside. 1-0.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs. Goes down looking.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now it's going to be Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And it's fouled off.
No, that's inside.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-1 now. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the DH, Rob Refsnyder. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Man at first, 1 away. And that's a fair ball. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now batting Jarren Duran. And a curve is down and in.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that's down and away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss.
2-1.
2-1 now.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the last half of the third.
Full count.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Two on, one out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Certainly a strikeout situation
Shortstop,
right there. The
Alex
infield playing
Bregman.
back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. First pitch,
Nope,
just
ball.
misses. Yoshida at third. Ref Snyder on at first with 2 down. Swing and a chopper out to short. Jump throw across his body, and very nicely done for the out.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Back at the ballpark.
Leading off
and
for the
in this
Yankees,
series, it
right
has been
fielder,
ugly
Aaron
on the mound
Judge.
as we look at the numbers. Just
No, that missed. That's the ball. That's up. That's a ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2-0.
That missed. That's a ball.
Judge rips that one. Rafaela should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jr.
Fly to left his first time. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Fourth inning underway. No score. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Crawford picks over. Chisholm dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Strike in there. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That's just a perfect catch and throw right there. You get a guy with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation, if you will, right on top of it.
2 down, nobody on. That one a little bit high.
Ball.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two outs. And misses
2-2.
inside. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Welcome back as we
Leading
take a
off
peek
for
at the
the
starting
Red
pitching
Sox,
so far this year.
catcher Connor Wong.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses. And now it's even 1-1. Center field. Bellinger has a beat on it. Brings it in. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. 0-for-1 so far. Check swing, called strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. Top of the zone for a called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're headed to the 5th. No score. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's duel
Yankees,
so far.
third
Here's how the
baseman,
starters have
Oswaldo
performed up to this
Cabrera.
point. Crawford back to work. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Meyer makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all.
Up
He's
next
been in attack
for the
mode
Yankees,
since the very
first
start.
baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt now. 0-for-1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Late swing fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees,
Jason
left fielder
Dominguez
Jason
will hit
Dominguez.
next. Ball
That's a
one on
ball.
a pitch inside. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Just
That's a ball.
missed. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That was loud
the
contact and a
designated
no
hitter,
doubt
Trent
doubled off
Grisham.
the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second.
Now batting,
And it's
the
1-0.
center fielder, Cody
Mission
Bellinger.
accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Back to the top of the order now. And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. Off the
That's
mark
a ball.
there. And that is
1
ball
ball,
one.
no strikes.
Grisham leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next
Good.
offering is in for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Duran. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's
Leading
check out the
off
latest
for
news
the
from
Red
around the
Sox,
league.
Center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Inside.
No, that missed. That's a
and
ball.
that's ball one.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Casas stands in now and watches strike one. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That one missed.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Out towards left center. Dominguez. Out. Number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Up next for the Red Sox. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That's off the mark. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. Start of the 6th. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton.
Leading
leading off
the Yankees,
Anthony Volpe.
Shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Foul ball there.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Inside, just missed. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Next offering is fouled back.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Meyer to first. Judge out on the play.
Second baseman Jazz Chisholm.
Next to
Jr.
hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that extends the inning. Now a chance for Austin Wells. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Wells, 25 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Crawford checks on first, and he's back in on a dive. Two outs. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-2.
And now 1-2. Swung on, belted, way back there. And that one is out of here. A gigantic blast. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Cutter Crawford is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Brennan
Number
Bernardino.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. He swings and fouls one off. Yankees up by 3. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Josh Winkowski up and throwing. Weiser getting loose as well. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.